Okay, students, I'm going to discuss today about business analysis with the Microsoft Excel. So, Microsoft Excel is also a very useful tool. With the help of this Microsoft Excel tool, we will be able to create a lot of things like dashboard. We can create graphs and charts and so on. So, one example that I'm taking here, that is using the store data, we will analyze the sales and profit of different items in the United States based on the categories such as year, segment, region, and create a dashboard. Okay, so this is one file which is available, and I will send this file to all of you once everything is done. So this file is known as the dataset, and there are lots of rows, and the columns are 17. So you can see 17 columns in front of you. Now, data analysis with the dashboard and pivot table. So now let's analyze this data, the which I have shown you here in the previous slide with the different charts and diagrams. Now, how to start? So first step is to create a pivot table and line diagram or graph to show sales value by region with the year. So the first thing is you need to open Microsoft Excel and go to insert pivot table and create, right? So so first of all, what I'm doing, I'm just side by side, I have opened one file. So name of the file is Microsoft Excel, like this is the file. So RJ Sales Lab 1. So in this file you have seen a lot of columns and rows, and here according to this insert. So what was the first step? Go to insert and click on the pivot table, and you will have this file in front of you. So select the table range, table 1, and a new sheet. When you click OK, so new sheet will be available here. So you will be able to see the new sheet. Once you will see that new sheet, then what happen? On the right hand side, pivot table field will appear. So this is the pivot table field which is shown here. Now order date, ship model, mode, customer name, country, city, state, postal code, region, category, subcategory, quantity, discount, profit, and everything. So all this information is coming from this sale data. So when you click on the sales data, you will have all this information from the order, shipping, ship mode, name, segment, city, state, postal, and so on, right? So profit, discount, sales, and product name, subcategory, and category. So this information is automatically coming here in the sheet 1 here. So I'm just going to change this name to only 1, right? So the first table or data we are going to create. Now look at this. We have done this step. So Excel, go to insert, pivot table, create, and so there are year, region, and sale. So 3 columns that we will start. So why? Because this table shows the create a pivot table and line graph to show the sales value by region with the year. So 3 things are required. Now sale, region, and year. Let's see. We have sale. Let's say find it from here. If we have sale, yes, sale is here. Yeah. So this is the sale. Click on the sale, then sale you can find it here. Sum of sale is coming. So it is coming in the value sum of sale. Now the sale. Now we have next. The second point is sale should be in the value. Sometime the moment you click on the sale, that Microsoft Excel is so smart, and it recognize that if this is in numeric numbers, automatically comes in the value. So these are the value, one value box, column box, rows box, and filter box. So sale is automatically coming in the value box. So okay, so sale, then we need a reason and with year. So reason that is coming in the column. Let's say, yeah, so click on the reason. Reason is coming in row. We can drag and drop and put this one in the column. So reason is here under the column. Then we have the next point, sales. Sales, reason, and year. Year in the row. So let's see, where is the year? Year, if you don't find year, it means there should be some date. So date is there, ship date, order date. Let's say ship date. If ship date is here, so we have year, right? Year is here, okay? Drop down arrows. We have lots of information, right? Under this. So we will remove the quarter. We will remove month. We will remove right. Sometime what happen? Click on here data, and we find that this is not here. So by clicking, that will come appear once again. So we were doing one thing, that we have this information and some of the things that we don't want. We don't want ship date. Click here, remove. So we have only year. So as you can see, years are available. Year, reason, and sum of sale. So by doing this one, we have this information ready. Now what is the next step? So what you need to do? So click here, go to insert and recommended chart. So you will be able to create line diagram. So insert and recommended chart, whatever the recommendation will be given by Microsoft Excel, that you need to follow, right? So look at this, go to insert. So we have the insert and the recommended chart is here. The moment you click on the recommended chart, you will find lots of chart, right? But what I want in this case, I want the line diagram. So under the recommended, uh, so all charts are here, line. Click on the line, that you will be able to see this line diagram. If line diagram like this, all these kind of line diagrams are available, right? So this is the line diagram that we have. So click anyone that you want, and after then click OK. Let's see that you will find this kind of data. You can reduce it. So this is the first thing that we have done. This is the first thing that we have completed. Now click on the plus sign and right click here, rename number 2, enter. Now let's see what is the next point. So you need to follow these steps one by one. Now second is create a pivot table and a bar diagram to show the category value by segment with sale. So three things are required. The first is the row, columns, and the value. So value, that is the number. Number will be available and you will find here in the sales, for example, sales are a number, right? It's a quantity. So rows as a category and columns are segments. Okay, so let's see. So now we want to create a bar diagram now. So exactly the same procedures that we will follow, and this will be the result. Okay, so how to do this one? For the bar diagram, we need to have exactly the same thing. Okay, go there, Microsoft Excel, and pivot table. So where is the pivot table? So we have this insert pivot table and range. So before going this one, better to go to the data. Only then the data range will be selected. So table underscore one. This is the full table that is selected. New sheet. Click OK, and you will find it here. Sheet 3. So sheet 2, no need, no need. We need this one and rename to 2. Now we have this information ready. Now what we want? So we want exactly the same thing as this is shown in this page, right? So what is this? We need a segment here in the column. We need a category and we need sum of sale. So what does it mean? It means exactly we need this one. Row column n. So category, segment, sale, three things. Okay, go there. Category, segment, and sale. We have segment, we have category, and we have sale. Okay, just I have click all these three. So where the segment is? So segment is here, category is here. So category, I don't want category here. I want category somewhere else, right? So exactly look at this. So row, category, column, segment. So rows, category, and what we can do, we can drag it here and segment there. So category here is. So what is the meaning of row and column and how we can differentiate? And what is the difference between these two? So look at this, the column is here. So column means column labels. All these are the column like B, C, D, and E, right? Okay, so all these are the column. The moment I click here, that this data will go. Moment I click here, it will come. This is the pivot table field. So click here, it has gone. Click here, it has come. So the pivot table. Okay, now category says that we have these categories, row label, because this is row and these are the labels. Row labels are saying these are the 1, 2, 3 row labels: furniture, office supplies, and technology. Furniture, then sale. The sale of the furniture, the customer have bought furniture. How many customers and what is the amount spent by the customer? This is the amount. This is the sale. So sale of furniture by customer, sale of furniture by corporate, sale of furniture by home office, right? And exactly the same way the office is supply and technology, and this is the total. Okay, so now this is one. If I want the segment here, then what happened? Here I'm just going to show this one as a furniture, then office and technology, which is known as category. So category and segment. Segment is the customer. I just want to reverse it. I put it here. The category I'm putting here and segment here, right? So category is coming here, segment is coming here. It is upon us how we want to do, right? There is no any problem, right? So for now, I'm just putting category here, right? And segment there. Okay, exactly the same way. Okay, so in this case, I want to create something. So recommended chart, as we know that go to insert and recommended chart. So in recommended chart, what I want, I just want this information. Yep. So this is the bar diagram. I want this bar diagram. So just by clicking the bar diagram, so it is, we have different bar diagrams. So column one, right? So click here and okay. Now this is coming up, right? So this is the bar diagram that we have. So sales by category and the segment. So it is written sales by category and segment. How we can write it? So what we can do, we have plus sign here and chart title, and here I can write the sales by category and segment. Okay, now this is done. So we can By clicking the plus sign, we can add a title, right? Again, I just if want to show you once again the recommended chart. We have different column charts are available, right? If we want this one, we want this one, or anyone that we want, we can. This is the column. But if we talk about the bar, and the bar is here, I click on it, and okay, so this is the bar diagram, right? So if I want bar, then I can use bar diagram. Yeah, it's bonus. So for this, if I want to remove this field, it is coming here, I can remove it. Yeah. So the moment I remove something, so data is also going out. Control Z, it is coming now, right? So, so it, keep as it is. But what we can do once we right click it and we can sometime want to hide all the field. So we can hide it, right? So in this way, we have this kind of output available. So this is the second part we completed. Now, again, same thing that we're going to repeat. So pivot table here, click OK in the new sheet, right click here, rename number 3, enter. Now, what is next? So next we want, okay, to create a pivot table and a pie chart to know which segment meets the highest and the lowest profit. Okay, so highest profit and the lowest profit. We want to know. So how we can know that? There are different segments, and we want to know which segment in which segment uh, our company or organization is getting very good profit. Yes, we come to know very easily. How? Look at this. So uh, segment and profit, that's it. So profit, we know that all these are the numeric values. So segment, and we want what we want? Pie chart. So look at this, segment and profit. We have a segment and we have a profit. So segment and profit is here, which is shown here. Now again go to insert and recommended chart. I just want this time pie chart. So pie chart is available. I click on the pie chart and OK, and we will find this pie chart available. And the plus sign, uh, legend, if you don't want that, it will disappear. We want, again this will appear. Chart title that I don't want. If I want, it all depends on us. Chart label, if I want, then we can get it. So data label. So data label is here. If I want a data label, it will shown here. If I want a chart title and I want to change this, I can change this chart title. So this is the profit by segment, right? So profit by segment, we can write it here. So this is the third that we have completed. Now the fourth one is, again go to sales data, and we can go to insert and pivot table, table 1, click OK, right click here, rename number 4 and enter. So we have this information. Now what is next? So next I want, this is done, create a pivot table to know which quantity sold in subcategory by ship mode. Now if our manager or owner of our organization, or as if we are our own boss, we want to know that how much quantity is sold in subcategories only by the ship mode. There are different mode, but I just want to know by the ship mode, right? So let's see. So in this case, we need the three datas. So data will be in the row, column, and value as we discussed. In row, we will write a subcategory, ship, and quantity. Okay. So subcategory, ship mode, subcategory, and quantity. So three things are here. So I have selected three, but you can see that in the column nothing is there. But what I want, I want the ship category is here. Look at this subcategory. Subcategory, I'm just putting it here in this column. So this is coming in this way. The first class, same day, and second class and standard class. So lots of this we can say shipping mode. How the categories, how the product and a shipping mode is there. But I want a subcategory here and row here. What I can do, shipping here and subcategory here. Now it look nice, right? So it all depends upon us how we want to organize the data. So in this way, look at this. Row is the subcategory. In the row is the subcategory, and column is the shipping mode. So column is the shipping mode, right? And some of the quantity that we have here. So this is the quantity, not sale. Okay, so exactly same way that we want this kind of data. So how we can do? Just go to insert and recommended chart. So once you click on the recommended chart, we have a line diagram, and we want this way, or we are this way, or this way, as that it all depends on us. But what I want a line with a marker. This is a stacked line with a marker, but I want this line with a marker. Okay, so line with the markers, and click OK. Okay, the moment I click on OK, I will find everything here, right? So it is available. Okay, when I click here, it comes. When I click here, also it comes. So pivot table field is coming. So this is the fourth one that we have completed. The fifth one, go again to the sales data, and here that you can do and repeat the same steps. Pivot table, insert a pivot table, and OK, and right click here and rename to number 5. Now what is next? So look at this, number 5. So create a pivot table and field map to know the sales by country and state, and also sorted by largest to the smallest, and remove the grand total from the design tab. Okay, so let's see uh, step by step. So first we want a country and state both, and sales here. So in row we want country and state. Let's see where is the country. Yeah, so we have this country and we have a state. So the moment I click on the country, only country name is coming. Look, only one name is there. Country, United States. I want a state. So all the states has come. Country and state. If I click on city, what happened? Yeah. So city's name is also coming. Under the state, the cities are coming. But I don't want city here at this moment. So country and state, the both are coming in the row, right? So both are coming in the row. If I just move the country here, what happened? Look at this. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So better to keep like this, the country and the state. So here, first is the country and second one is the state. Okay. Now this is the one part. Second is the sale. So we want sale here. Let's see. Okay, so click on sale. It is automatically coming in the value. So smart. Now we have a row column. We have these values. So row columns are here, and information is available with the state. Let's see what we want in this case. We want the from the largest to the smallest and remove grand total from design tab. Let's see. Okay. So right click on the United States field and go to setting. Let's see. Is there any United States field? Yeah, it is there. So right click on this, and it is saying go to the field setting. So I have gone to the field setting. Now what to do with the going to the field setting? Let's see. So it is showing that automatic. So one is automatically is coming. The country is also there, right? Okay. So let's see layout and print. So field setting, we have a layout and print, and repeat item label, and show item label in a tabular form. Okay. Now let's see what happened. Okay, so layout and print. So can we find layout and print? Yes, we have here layout and print, repeat and show item. Okay, so show item in the label in a tabular form and repeat item label. Okay, next. If I click OK, then what happened? And here the next screen is this. This is the next screen that we can see. Look at this. Now, what happened? What happened? The United States only that was only one was there. Now, this is in the tabular form. In each in corresponding to the city, the country name is coming. In corresponding to the city, country name is coming. You can see that. What I did, Control Z, undo. I want to repeat this step for you. What I did, just right click on this, field setting, layout, repeat and show all the labels in the tabular form. Okay, now this is done. Now, what is the next step? So this information is available in the tabular form, right? So once the information is available in the tabular form, then we need to yeah, state California and this information. So yeah. So then what we do, click on the chart and then chart design to change the color or add a data label if we want, we can do that. So now, so this is a map that we have. So we will create this map. How to do this one? So everything is completed. Now we want to do this just exactly the same way which we did our last. So let's see. Let's see if I copy and paste, then what happened? Yeah, so copy and paste. I have copied and pasted only this data. But if I want the United States, even I can also add it. So Control Z. And if I want the United States and the which state, name of the country and states. So Control C copy. And here I want paste it. So by double clicking, this will come, right? Okay, now, so United States, California, and everything that we have here. So let's see if if I select this data, if this data, then recommended table. So this is the table that we have, but in this case, what we want to insert some map. So click on the map. Let's see. So fill map. Yeah. So this map is here, but nothing is coming. So in this case, what we want, this is the simple data we have. The moment we okay, so let's see. We have this information. Go to insert and go to map and click on map. So you cannot create this chart. Why? The type with the data inside the pivot table. Please select the different chart type or the copy the data outside the pivot table. So in this case, if we want to create this one, so they are saying that you are in the pivot table area. So that's why that you were not able to create. And why that we have created all these? So that's the reason. Normally tables are different and charts are different. So pivot table shows the rows and columns and everything. So these things, but this is not showing the graph. If you want to create some graph or something, then we need to click here. So more charts are available. Click here and here, that you will find this chart, right? So, so for this is chart. If I want to click it here and I want to insert this map, then see what happened. So it is not showing here. Why? Because this is in the pivot table. It's different. And but here that with the help of a pivot table we have created this, right? So after then we have copied and paste here. So moment I click on this, moment I click on this, and we click on map, more map, then we will be able to click it here, and we can create it very easily. So even no need to select the all data, just clicking on one cell, the rest of the data will automatically be selected. Okay, so here I'm deleting the first one, and the main chart that we have here. So this is what we have done. We have created a map, and also like we have lots of maps available. If I want to use any style, this one, or maybe if I change the color, then also we can change color as well. Yeah, so green color we want, a blue color we want, so blue is coming, and we want something like this color is coming, right? It all depends on us that which color we want. Now this is also completed. Now next point. Again go to the sales data. Let's see what is next. Now we want to create a pivot table, field map. Field map. Now the previous one that we created, this one, the field map, right? To know the sales by country and state. Now what we want to know the profit by state. That's it. So profit by state, and also sort it out the largest to the smallest, and remove the grand total from design tab. So let's see, go back. So largest to the smallest, sort it out. And how to sort out? Let's see. Is there any option? We will figure it out if any option is available. Okay. So number 5. So we have this data. Sum of sale is here. Then let me see if we have something related to sorting. Sorting option is available. If we have sorting option, then that will be also good. Right. Sometime if I click it here, if there should be some heading, and we can have that to sort information. Right. So we need to find out from where that we can sort ascending order, descending order, right? Here that we have a filter, we have this filter sort out A to Z. But to do this one, uh, let's see if I can do from here. If I click it here, this is the pivot table. So check whether this sort of facility is available. No, we cannot find it. Or second, if in case, is it possible if I right click here and have them sort facility? No, we don't have. So what does it mean? It means we need to copy and paste already that we have copied and pasted. And if we want to sort it out, yes, now we can sort it out. Sort the smallest to the largest, so largest to the smallest. Click here, and this is the largest to the smallest. Control Z, undo. So the first row, they are just considering as a heading. Look at this, Z to A. So first row is not changed. So what I just want to make a heading here, name of the country, right? So country name, then state, and there is a sale, right? So now click here, then check. Click here, ascending and descending by this, okay? By sales. Okay, let's see. Z to A. Now this is coming Z to A. And also you can find decimal points. So what I want to select all this data, and here the decimal places are here. When I click here, all the decimal places has gone. If I want two decimal places, then decimal places will come. So I want two decimal places. So this is ascending, descending, and I want the smallest. Yes, this is the smallest. It means 919 North Dakota have a very less sale, and the highest one is having this one 457,687. Now look at this chart. In the chart, you will find the dimmer one and the darker one, the lighter one and the darker one. The darker one shows the highest sale. The dimmer one shows that the lowest sale. So dimmer means the fade one, right? It's the light one. Just the darker. dark color and light color. The color which is a dark and going to be lighter, and the least lighter, that you find the lowest one. Okay, so the moment you move it here and click on the plus sign, you can show the data label if you want, right? And you want to show this as the bigger one, you can. It all depends on us. Again, plus sign, I don't want this. I don't want legend. If I want legend, I want to change the chart title. Click on this chart title, and you will be able to see here that the sum of sale. It means the sales by state. That's it. Sales by state. Now this part is also completed, and we have learned some of the important steps. Okay, so come to the slide again, and we will see what is next. So this we have done. Next, we have this is already done. Now this is the next point. So this shows that the pivot table and the field map to know the profit by state. Profit by state. Okay, so two things are there. The first of all, that we want to know the profit, and we want to know the profit by state, and also we can add country as well. Let's see. Okay, once again, almost the same steps, but this is sale by state. Now we want a profit by state and country. Okay, so sales data, insert pivot table. Okay, create it. Right click, rename, number 6, enter. So we want sale. So sale is here. Click on the sale, and sale by what category? Let's see once again. We want country and state. Profit. We want profit, country and state. Not sales, a profit. Okay, let's see profit. So country, state, and profit. Okay, so country, state, and profit that we have here. Everything is that we can find. All the things are here, but definitely if you want to create a map, we will not be able to create a map right here, because when you click it here, then if I go to insert, the map option is here, but you will not be able to see any map. So to do this one, what is required? First of all, that we want a country name and this one state. So what we did, just click on the country name, right click, and we have a field setting. Again the same steps. Layout, how layout I want show. I want to show item labels in the tabular form, right? So label. So we were having these label. So row labels, country name is here, state name is here. Two labels are there. So two label I want in this way. So repeat item label. Yes, repeat item label. If the item label is there, we want to repeat. If I don't click, then click OK. Then what will happen? Only this country name is coming. But I don't want like this. I want to repeat it. Yes, I want to repeat it. Okay, so yeah, so now this is the right option. So what I want, I'm going to just select this data, control C copy, and the control V paste here. And here I just want um, sum means like profit. And here I want to write a name, and here I want to write country. Okay, so three columns we have, and we have mentioned here. Click on here. We have this information. Now let's see what is next. So here we have seen here country, state, and profit. Okay, so country, state, and profit in row. Only the country and state. Two things are already here. Country and state. Now what I want to select once again. I want to go with the sorting of data. So go to sorting of data is here, and under home tab. Uh, Sorting from Z A to Z means like smallest, and I want Z to A like this. So this is also label. So highest to the lowest one. And if I want only two decimal places, then select it here and I click only two. Okay. Now, again, click anywhere and go to insert and we have map. Click on map mode chart. Click here and OK. So this is coming. This is the profit, right? So profit by state. So change this one. Okay, click here. Profit by state. Profit by state. Yes. So this is already done. This is already done. Okay, now we have sale data once again. Look at this. We have completed the sixth point. This is already done. Now, how to create a dashboard? So once we are all done and with analysis and creating visualization of the chart, and next we definitely create a dashboard. So how to create a dashboard? The first step is in the new sheet, remove the grid lines from the view. Okay, so first in the new sheet, so go to the new sheet first of all. Uh, Click here. The new sheet is here. So what I want, I don't want all these lines. I don't want all these lines. So the go to view, we have this view and the grid line that I don't want. So grid line has gone. So once the grid line has gone, now next, what is the next? Next is very interesting. I want everything here. Insert text from the text box. Yes. So is there any text box? I need to find it here. Home and text box. This is the text box. So we need to have insert. In the insert we have this text box, right? We have other information as well. Okay, so text box, click the text box here, click it here. I want to write here uh, dashboard. If I want to write in a capital letter, then dashboard. Okay, so dashboard, right? If I want to select and make it a little larger, maybe let's say 40. I want here like this, and I want to put it at a center. Controls E. Okay. If I want a size a little less, so instead of 40, I want just 35. And again, I click it here and fill with maybe blue color and text one with the white color. So now it looks nice. So dashboard is here. If I want to reduce data, reduce some size, I can do this by just doing some efforts. Now, what is next? So next, you copy and paste all the chart on the new sheet and insert a timer. Let's see. Copy and paste. This one, Control C, then Control V. Okay, I'm making one here. Okay, second one, we have this one, Control C and Control V. Oh, again, I have to do Control C copy, then here Control V paste. Okay, so second one is also here. I'm making adjustment so that it look a little nice. The third one is that we have pie chart. So again, the same way, I'm putting it here. Yes, the third one. Okay, now I'm making a little shorter so that I can create it here a little bit. Okay, so number 4, we have this line diagram. Then sheet 8. So just first rename this one dashboard. Okay, now so paste here. This is also ready. I can put it here easily. Okay, if I want a little bit more wider, I can do this. Yeah, because more data is here, I can do like this. It's all depends on us, right? I just want to like this because it should be visible, right? And the next, the fifth one that I have the sale by state. So sale by state, I want to put it anywhere, maybe like this here. If I want here, then even then this is possible. Or what I can do, I can put it here. Okay, so I can put it here, sale by state. Now next we have a sale by state and profit by state. So control C and control V once again, and this will be profit by state. Okay, so we have this data. So presentation should be really nice. So this is also that what I'm doing is presenting data in such a way that it should look very nice and attractive as well. Now, insert a timer. What is a timer? I don't know, right? Let's see what is timer. Timer. Let's see. Insert. Is there any timer? We need to find out. Line diagram, splicer, timer. Oh, this is the timeline. Okay. So all connections. mm, Insert here and let's see if I go with the slicer data model connection browse. Click it here. I don't find slicer here. Okay, so let's see what is that. So this is insert a timer, then make a connection for all or a pivot chart just by right click, report connection, and select all the chart. So what is that? So in this case, that slicer is very important, and we will definitely add one slicer here. Okay, so we have this dashboard ready, and first click the slicer and connection in this work. No connection found. Why there's no connection? It's there should be a connection, right? So connect in this worksheet, network and computer. So workbook, and also this is not coming. Why? Select the connection or this worksheet workbook data model. Okay, so why this was not coming? Look at this. When I click it here and click on the slicer, it says there is no any connection, nothing is there. So definitely goes that nothing is available. In this, nothing is there. We cannot find anything. But the moment I click on the first one, and definitely everything will come. Timeline will come and this will come. So initially it was not coming. Yeah, I knew this one, but I was just showing you why this will not come when you try. So mostly some of the students do some mistakes like this and keep on trying. By clicking on here, it will not come. So they say, I think there is some problem in the computer or maybe software. Nothing is there. No problem is there. Click first here, select a timeline. We can add a timeline as well. So look, order date. This is the one timeline. This is the shipping date. So what I want that any date we want. Let's see, it's the order date. Click OK. Then you will find here a timeline, right? So this is the timeline I have mentioned here. But in this case, you can find a month, quarter, and year. I want to click a year only. So we have year, right? So drag a little bit if it's possible. No, we cannot drag. But what you can see, click 2014, the data 2014 is coming. Press con shift, press shift two data are coming. Again press shift, this is coming. Again press shift, so this is coming. The full data is coming here, right? The full data is coming here. So this is the timeline. So this is known as timeline. So next, so we have this timeline here, and click on the first chart. So first chart is the sum of the sale, and this is the first chart. When I click it here, then what I want exactly the same thing. Slicer, I want a slicer. Under the slicer, what I want to know about the country. Let's say the country name, and click OK. Okay, so the country name is coming like United States. If I don't want this one, I want to change it. So delete this slicer. What kind of slicer I want? Look at this. We have different slicer. So what we want? So first, the slicer that we want is related to region slicer and segment slicer. So two slicer we want. So region and segment. But before this one, make a connection for all the pivot chart. Just by right click and report connection, select all pivot chart. How to do this? Right click, just right click, and do you find any connection here? No, I cannot find it. No, no. If I click here, right click, then I cannot find it. No. If I click it here, then can I find it? No, no. Then how we can do that? Yes, this is the question. How we can do that? Just make a connection for all the pivot chart just by right click the report connection. Right click and report connection. Select all the pivot chart. Now, how to do this? Right this. If I right click here, then what happens? I cannot see any connection, right? If I make a slicer, if you click it here and go to insert first of all and make a slicer, and you will find a slicer here. So which slicer we want? We want a region. So region or category. Let's say the click on the category and okay. So we have this category name, right? Once we have this, right click on this, then you will find a report connection. So select all the connections, all the pivot. We have all, and we selected and click OK, right? So this is the category. Otherwise, it is not coming. But there is no need for anything. Why there was a need? Because the moment you select this, the click on the furniture, look at this. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. Look at the office supplies. You will find the office supplies data only. Look at the technology. You will find the technology data only. That every chart is changing. Every table is changing. Every graphs are changing. So this is that what we have done. This is for the category. Okay, so now here is the button. Click on the clear filter. So all will come. So this is the one is the category, and the second one, let's say segment slicer and region slicer. So insert slicer. Oh, not like this. Click first here. Slicer. Let's say the segment slicer is here. Segment. Yes. So we have segment slicer. Can we make two? Let's see, segment and region. Okay. Yes. At one time you can create two. Now first region. So right click on the region, report connection, select all the tables. So all the tables will be connected. Click OK. Right click on the segment now. Connection, make all the connections. For the table, the connection will be for the table, not for these maps. Remember, 1 2 3 4 5 or 5 or 6 that we have, right? Okay, now I just want to see the customer data. So click on the customer segment, and customer segment I have seen with the furniture category. Customer segment with furniture category with south. Yes, we can see that, right? If I click on the west, then look at the west is coming. Only west is coming. If I east, east is coming, right? So if I remove this filter, everything is coming. So this is what we have done, right? So make a connection for all the pivot charts just by right click the report connection and select all the pivot chart. So the time insert a timer, right? So timer that we have selected here, filter we remove the filter. So this is the timer. So timer that we have selected, and also for the timer we can make a report connection. So for timer, if I want this timer should be connected with all the tables, yes. If I want, then I select it. Otherwise, it was connected with the only first one, the sale, the first one, right? But if I click it here now, so it is connected with everything, right? So 2017, yes, connected, right? So remove filter, I have removed it. So it means a timer is related to the time, and the slicer is related to whatever the other things that we want, and we want to see data accordingly. So now how to organize? So move this chart here, then here, and one more, the last one here is okay, right? Okay, right. So in this way, uh, the moment you will create this, and at the end, you take a screenshot of this from here to here and upload your file. So this is how the dashboard can be created. So what is the next? Next is that this is the you can see that in case you don't see the field list on the right, then go to the pivot chart analyze and click the field list. Okay, so what it is saying? It is saying that sometime what happened, you don't see the field list. What is the field list? I could show you. The moment I click here or here, I cannot see the field list. Here, I cannot see the field list is not coming, right? So you will say like, what happened? I don't know, right? Why the field list is not coming and how to get it from the list. You are getting confused where to get it, right? So how to do this one, right? So the you can see that the field list is there, right? Pivot table analyze. So the click it here, it will never come. When you click on the blank sheet, it will never come. When you click, the moment you click on this chart or moment you click on this table, so chart or table, look at this pivot table analyzer table. So table mean table. Click on the chart, pivot chart analyze. So wherever you want this one, it is coming here. And on the basis of this, if I click on it, field list. Yeah, on the basis of these field headings. Yeah, field headings. So field headings mean click on this, it is showing here. These are the headings. When I click on it, the heading has gone. When I click on it, heading has come. Now the headings are coming and going by just clicking here. By just clicking here. Okay. Now the buttons. Click on here. No need. Right. So this button will come when there is a more data available. In 2014, then you want to expand it. But for now, just click on the field list. So it is coming. When I click it here, so data is selected accordingly. Okay, so this was important information. Next, output is required. This is the output which is required, and this is the output that I'm expecting from you. So this is the end of the session. Then today we have learned that how to create the dashboard by using a pivot table and graphics. This is the part of visualization that we have completed. So how to visualize data. So visualization part is completed.